Home Minister Amit Shah addresses 41st convocation of the Institute of Rural Management Anand in Gujarat. Union Minister Rapala takes stock of centrally sponsored schemes implementation in Mizoram. Counting underway for Karbi Anglong Autonomous Council elections, BJP wins 13 seats and leading in another 13. Nagaland Chief Minister Nepurio Nabard chairman discussed development in the state. And Meghalaya DGP states insurgency in the state is at its low. A very good evening, viewers. Welcome to the Northeast News Bulletin. This is Sangeeta Bhattacharjee bringing to you the stories in detail. As part of the tour to his home state, Union Home Minister Amit Shah today addressed the 41st convocation of the Institute of Rural Management Anand in Gujarat. During his address, the Home Minister outlined the developmental initiatives under Prime Minister Modi's regime and listed the transition that the rural regions underwent during the 8 years of NDA governance. He said that extraordinary efforts are required to fulfill the targets of rural development. Quoting Father of Nation Mahatma Gandhi, if rural areas of the country are developed, the country will be developed. Shah added that the Modi government has been laying emphasis for overall development of rural areas in last 8 years.
सुगंध को गांव तक पहुंचाते नहीं है, तब तक ग्रामीण विकास नहीं होता। और अगर ग्रामीण विकास आधुनिक जमाने में करना है, तो इसके लिए इसकी कोर्सेस बनाने पड़ेंगे, इसको फॉर्मलाइज करना पड़ेगा और आज के जमाने की जरूरियातों के आधार पर, आज के जमाने की रिक्वायरमेंट के आधार पर ग्रामीण विकास को परिवर्तित कर जमीन पर उतारना पड़ेगा।
Union Information and Broadcasting, Youth Affairs and Sports Minister Anurag Singh Thakur today said Clean India is the key to Fit India and a Powerful India. Addressing the players of Sports Authority of India and members of Nehru Yuva Kendra in Lucknow, the minister said that at a time when country is celebrating Azadi Ka Amrit Mahotsav, we should develop a culture of sports and fitness in India. He said that government is trying to provide all facilities to the players. He flagged off the Fit India, Clean India run this morning at Hazratganj, Lucknow. He later participated in a function of Nehru Yuva Kendra and Sports Authority of India at KD Singh Babu Stadium, Lucknow.
जिस तरह से देश ने खेलों में शानदार प्रदर्शन किया है हमारे खिलाड़ियों ने, ये मोदी सरकार के जो इनिशिएटिव है, चाहे वो टॉप स्कीम हो या खेलो इंडिया प्रोग्राम जिसके माध्यम से अच्छे इवेंट्स मिले, सुविधाएं मिली, प्रशिक्षण मिला और साथ ही साथ लाखों रुपए जेब खर्च के रूप में भी मिलता है, ये अपने आप में दिखाता है कि खेलों में तो युवा आगे आ ही रहे हैं, लेकिन समाज के प्रति अपनी जिम्मेदारियों को निभाते हुए आजादी का अमृत महोत्सव के साथ भी जुड़ रहे हैं और इस अमृत काल में अपनी भूमिका निभाने के लिए तैयार हैं कि कैसे स्वच्छ भारत और स्वस्थ भारत का निर्माण करें और एक सशक्त भारत को खड़ा करें।
Union Minister of Fisheries, Animal Husbandry and Dairying, Rapala, is currently in Mizoram and reviewing various ongoing development projects relating to his ministry in the state. In a tweet, Rapala said the impetus that the Modi government has given to Northeast development in last 8 years is evident in Mizoram. He said that success of any government scheme lies in its implementation at the ground level, especially at the last mile. The Union Minister was elated to see the mobile veterinary units, MVUs, in the state to provide veterinary services at the farmer's doorstep based on phone calls.
जब हमारे मुख्यमंत्री हुआ करते थे गुजरात में, तब पहली बार उन्होंने 108 का आविष्करण किया था एज अ सीएम, वो उन्होंने किया, आज पूरे देश में चल रहा है। मगर उस समय हमें बहुत अच्छा लगता था कि 108 डायल करो और गाड़ी आपके घर के सामने।
The two-day conference of Deputy Commissioners of all districts of Assam started today at Tejpur. Chief Minister Dr. Himanta Biswa Sharma attended the day one of DC's conference to discuss implementation of flagship schemes and programs. In a tweet, Chief Minister Dr. Sharma said his government is committed to welfare of people of the state and strengthened the roadmap for proper execution of government schemes. Dr. Sharma added that 2 days DC's conference is part of state government's efforts to brainstorm issues with officials to remove all hurdles in the way of effective governance. On day one of the DC's conference, some deputy commissioners have presented reports on implementation of various welfare schemes of both central and state government in their respective districts.
একেবাৰে কেঁচুৱাৰ পৰা আৰম্ভ কৰি জ্যেষ্ঠ নাগৰিকলৈকে যোনে লিখিব পাৰে তেওঁলোকে আগষ্ট মাহৰ কোনোবা এটা দিনত সকলোৱে ঘৰত বহি বহি লিখি হলেও জমা দিব আমি ৰাতি গধূলি সময়ত ঘৰৰ পৰা লৈ লম ঘৰৰ ৰান্ধনী কৃষক বোৱনী সকলোৱে লিখিব 1 কোটিৰ কাৰণে আমি ট্ৰাই কৰিম কিন্তু
In Assam, the Karbi Anglong Autonomous Council KAAC election counting of votes began this morning at 8 a.m. to decide the fate of 154 candidates who contested the polls for the 26 constituencies in the two hill districts. As per the latest reports, BJP has won 13 seats and is leading in 13 others. Our correspondent informed that counting is on in Diffu, Bokajan and Hamren in the two hill districts of Karbi Anglong and West Karbi Anglong. The Assam police has put special security measures in place to ensure that no untoward situation arises during the counting of votes, and both the district magistrates have imposed Section 144 of CRPC for various locations of the districts. The ruling BJP contested in all 26 seats, Congress in 24 seats, AAP also contested in 10 and CPIM in 15 besides others. Chairman of National Bank for Agriculture and Rural Development, Nabard, Dr. G.R. Chintala, today called on Nagaland Chief Minister Nefu Rio. In a tweet, the Nagaland Chief Minister said he had a productive meeting with Nabard chairman along with his colleagues and officials and discussed various opportunities for increasing credit flow to agriculture and allied sector and for rural development in the state. Nabard officials said that alleviating rural poverty, developing rural areas and promoting rural prosperity have been the hallmarks of Nabard over the years. Chief Minister Conrad Kesangma on Friday reviewed the flood situation in Garo Hills region and directed the respective Deputy Commissioner to submit a damage assessment report for extending immediate relief to affected families. The meeting held at Tura was also attended by the superintendents of police, block officials and others. The Chief Minister said that a detailed report on the damages has been taken and instructions have been given to the respective deputy commissioners to ensure that prompt action and prompt relief is given to all the affected individuals.
The respective deputy commissioners to ensure that prompt action and prompt relief is given to all the individuals who have been affected, and quick assessment of other damages including house and agriculture damages have also been asked to be assessed and report to be submitted at the earliest so that necessary relief can be given to the individuals concerned.
Meghalaya's newly appointed Director General of Police, Dr. Lajjaram Bishnoi, on Friday said that insurgency in the state is at its lowest, and after reviewing the crime and security scenario, crime prevention strategy will soon be put in place. He added that the crime prevention strategy will involve all public stakeholders and aim to address cases pertaining to POCSO, crime against women and children, drug abuse, accidents, killings and other instances. He also said that the state police will further strengthen the anti-human trafficking units in the wake of reported trafficking of Bangladeshi nationals, and NIA filing a charge sheet against few individuals from Assam and Meghalaya for their alleged involvement in the racket.
As well as the crime scenario. After reviewing the crime, we will finalize the crime prevention strategy, and we will give a lot of emphasis on the training, the capacity buildings, where police public relationships and the crime prevention strategy.
In Manipur, the State Forest Department began eviction drive at the illegally encroached areas in reserve forests of Thobal district of the state. Informing about the eviction drive being carried out by State Forest Department in Thobal district, Chief Minister N. Biren Singh in a tweet said the state government has initiated a drive to take action against all the encroachments in different parts of the state. Even though Manipur stood first among all northeastern states in protecting its reserve forest areas, many areas under reserve forests are still under illegal encroachment. In cricket, India will take on South Africa in the second 2020 international of the 5-match series at Cuttack today. The match will begin in a short while from now. According to the latest report, South Africa have won the toss and decided to field. In the first match played at Arun Jaitley Stadium in Delhi on the 9th of this month, South Africa defeated India by 7 wickets. In Assam, Labour Welfare Department, in collaboration with District-Level Task Force on Child Labour, Kamrup Metro and World Vision India, a non-profit organisation, today observed the World Day Against Child Labour in Guwahati. The motto behind observing the day is to sensitize people against child labour and create awareness about various legal implications associated with it. On the occasion, mentioning about these legal implications, the Secretary of District Legal Service Authority, DSLA, Kamrup Metro, Chaturjya Talukdar, also urged the society not to encourage child labour and report into the concerned authority or call a childline helpline number 1098 if someone witnesses it anywhere in India. The passing out parade of 12 K9 trainee police dogs and their handlers was held at Meghalaya Police Training School near Golf Links on Friday. The newly graduated K9 unit will join the K9 squad of the Meghalaya Police. According to academy sources, the unit is the first batch of the dog squad completing the training. Meghalaya Director General of Police L.R. Bishnoi said that 4 dogs have been recruited in Meghalaya Police recently. However, with the hard work of the dog trainers, a total of 12 dogs have been trained in 9 months and 6 of them have been trained to handle explosives, while the remaining others have been trained to deal with narcotic cases.
It was 8-month-long trainings, and our handlers, they have done good jobs. You have seen the coordination between the men and dogs. They have understood their behaviors, ethics, skills, everything, and they have done good jobs. And we are sending our 4 more.
And to end the news, the main points once again. Union Home Minister Amit Shah addresses 41st convocation of the Institute of Rural Management, Anand, in Gujarat. Union Minister Parshottam Rapala takes stock of centrally sponsored schemes implementation in Mizoram. Counting underway for Karbi Anglong Autonomous Council elections, BJP wins 13 seats and leading in another 13. Nagaland Chief Minister Nepurio, Nabard Chairman discussed development in the state. And Meghalaya DGP states insurgency in the state is at its low. And that brings us to the end of this evening's bulletin. Thank you for tuning in. Namaskar.